Hi everyone and welcome to Creative Chelsey. Today I'm sharing my set of cards made with the May 2024 Sheetload of Cards Template created by Alicia of Call Me Crafty Al. Every month on the 1st, she creates these great templates which she shares on her YouTube channel for free. You can get your free template from her channel and the link is below in my description. This video is part of a collaboration with other amazing designers. Make sure to see what everyone has created this month. We have a new way for you to watch this year. You can use the playlist link or team link list, and you can find those both in the description box of this video. And make sure to jump around and watch them all. If you're new to my channel and want to see more of my videos, click on the subscribe button in the bottom right corner. The template this month creates 8 handmade cards with 2 sheets of 12 by 12 pattern paper. The layout is perfect for these monochromatic cards using the Countryside in Designer Series paper. This is a 12 by 12 sheet. These are the 2 pieces that I used on my cards, and they are as well double-sided. So you're going to get 12 by 12 sheets in one pack. There are 2 of each pattern. I love all these beautiful blues. Blue is actually one of my favorite colors. So these were really fun for me to create. This paper is continuing into the new annual catalog that you can now order from. Here is my copy, and you can see that I've started to really wear it out. I love all the beautiful images. There's some gorgeous new stamp sets. Don't miss getting your hands on one of these new catalogs. If you don't have yours, you can request a copy, and I'll link my request form up here in the top right corner, and I will send that out to you as soon as possible. I wanted to keep my cards nice and simple with a large greeting, and so I am using the Seriously the Best stamp set. This is a retired set, but it is one of my favorites when I need a nice large greeting. I love all of these so much. So you can see here that I've used the Hello Friend, and then I also wanted to incorporate a nice fancy bow. This is a double bow that I created with the silver and white sheer ribbon, and it's really easy to make. I like how these 2 elements don't overpower the beautiful patterns in the paper. I think it really comes together nicely. So I purposely left the bow off of this last card so I can show you how to make it. So I am going to start with a fairly large piece of that ribbon. Let me just measure it really quick to remind myself how big it is. So it is 24 inches. And I'm left-handed, but the steps are all the same, but you might just have to do opposite of what I do. So we're going to use our pointer finger and our middle finger to wrap and create the bows. And so I start on my middle finger, and I want to leave maybe about 5 inches or so of a tail here on this side. And then you're going to wrap over your pointer finger, under your middle finger, over and under. And it's really important that you keep the ribbon from twisting. So you can see here that it is nice and even all the way around. I don't have any twisted areas. And I have maybe about 6 or 7 inches left at the other end. Okay, so I'm still holding on to that first end, and I've wrapped around my 2 fingers. Then you're going to take this and you put it into this hole here. And then you wrap it. Try to keep it, again, from twisting around too much. Wrap it around. And then there's this small loop here. This is the one that I just created by putting it into this bottom hole. I'm going to go under that. So I kind of lift it up with my finger. So go here, let's go over that loop. So all of the loops. Sorry. Has a mind of its own. So over all the loops, and then that short loop you're going to tuck it underneath, just that short one. And that creates that knot. And I do try to keep it on my fingers while I tighten the knot. And you do want to try to make sure it's in the center. If it's not, it actually is pretty easy to slide it back and forth. And I like my tails going opposite directions, but if you want them to both be going down, you can just adjust it to both be on one side like that. And then from here, you can also open up so that you can see those double bows. And you can take a pair of ribbon scissors and you can trim the ends to be the size you want. And if you need more, I obviously had a lot of ribbon with that 5 inches at the beginning. So if you wanted to make that a little shorter, you could. But 24 inches is the perfect amount to start with when creating a bow with this ribbon. Isn't that so quick and easy? And then you can just add that with a glue dot to your card. So I just find a glue dot on my spool, stick it onto my ribbon, and then put it in the corner by the bottom of that greeting. It's the perfect element to add to these monochromatic cards. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing the fun cards that I created using Alicia's template. If you would like to see a full product list or learn more about card making, you can visit my blog, creativechelsey.com. Have a creative day. Bye.